I was going to sneeze a minute ago, but I didn't. But hello everyone, good morning, because it's an early stream today because we're doing some, because, boom, there we go. Hang on. My sleep's still being fucked, still waiting for the therapist to get back to book an appointment because I'm on a fucking waiting list. We started, because tomorrow I want to at least start Xenoblade Chronicles X. Because I've been meaning to want to play that, and once on Saturday is the best time because I don't have work. But today I do. Although there's about 2-ish hours left of the main of one of the chapter 6 in Zenless Zone Zeros, it might take longer, so that's why we're starting a lot earlier, so I can at least guarantee we can at least somewhat finish it today, to say the least. That's some good shit. Oh, what? Did I disturb your sleep, sir? He's doing that thing where he squints at you. He was actually licking my hand earlier for some reason. I went to pet him. He was like, I didn't have any food on my hands or anything, so he just started licking. Didn't ya? Yeah, give me a little lick on my hand. There. But yeah, so we'll try and do it today. Well, as I said, see how my energy lasts to do have my game subs here, though, which is the bout of the blueberry flavor. He's purring now. He's like right behind me. Purring away, actually. Can you stretch? Right, enough distractions. The more time wasted, the more likely my energy is going to go beforehand. So it's let's get to and switch to the game. Thankfully, because it's, well, most of it is dialogue based. When we get to lunchtime, I can just eat and we can watch the cutscenes play out at the same time. Also, due to my lack of energy, because Zenless Zone Zeros isn't fully voice acted, there is text part. I won't be reading out loud. I'll be reading it to myself, so I don't exhaust myself any more than I need to. Actually, they just had an update or announcement or something. When it comes to a lot of their announcement stuff, I tend to not watch them because I like to go in fresh. But it looks like it's maybe a new event thing. It's partly why I need to finish this. If they're doing another event thing, I can't exactly do it until I actually finish the main story here. When the new chapter, not the main. Well, there we go. Just behind me, looking little pets. Hello there. He's purring away. Right, let's go and talk to Bell. Bell. Blah, 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 blah. And he's starting to doze off now. Stupid little cat, aren't you? Alright, let's continue. Like another swig of like gamer subs. That actually reminds me that because they have their own like trading cards called V cards, and they're supposed to be having an announcement for that today. Most likely will be like somewhere this afternoon for me because the American-based company they'll most likely announce it.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report.
I'm just excited to see what it is. Maybe more cards. Maybe
You're here.
I am here. Oh, is the stream going? Just noticed it was slowly. Seems fine. There's no lag. It's again doing it again. Where or like I said before, it's the same the last 2 days now. Like ever since the issue on Wednesday, I don't know if something's happened. According to OBS, the stream is in good condition. Like it's all good, but here on the browser on here, it says it's not, which is weird. Huh. From what I can see, it doesn't seem to be lagging or anything. Strange. Unless there's a fault with the browser version. Anyway, we'll continue this. Like I said, anyone new starting. I'm sorry if I'm like quiet because, well, if sleep not being too good, I can't risk exhausting myself any further. So any reading parts, I'm reading it to myself, so I don't exhaust myself. Because surprisingly enough, reading out loud can be very draining. And people think voice acting is easy. So we're going to talk around. I can feel it. I said this also before, but I still like the aesthetic of the police officer design because I wonder if they did take inspiration from British officers because like a lot of British uniforms do have like these these like kind of like blue and like luminous like ties sometimes. Not all of them that weird ball like. It really depends because I think like most British office unit has a standard one, but I think it can change depending on where you are. I think the one that most British, most people outside the UK think of a boy from like London. Okay, I think these parts I'm just gonna thumb through because it's probably just blah blah fucking blah blah this blah blah this. It's just to lead to the next thing. We've got to talk to this guy. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. And to hand. Hand. We're going to run. Yes, we are going to run into Miyagi.
Today's training.
Alrighty. Oh. Ah, we're doing some hacking by playing rhythm game. Boom. 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 Perfect. Yes, rank.
Let's get started.
Voice acting now.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there? I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power.
Power!
Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
Are you okay?
Are you okay, Julian? Don't be so down.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just, even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little...
Little.
Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
He went insane.
What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption.
Oh, something killed him completely. I just love that Miyagi's ears just go. I don't know if this is first. About this like this so many times, but it's just now I noticed her ears just go above the screen, so can't see the tips of her ears.
Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
Both?
It's possible that both are true.
Also, I recognize this guy's voice actor because I've been catching because One Piece the double One Piece is catched up with the sub now, and it's coming back next week. I just haven't had around a chance to watch the rest of the episodes, lack of sleep and all that. This guy's voice actor voices Kobe. That's why I recognize the voice. He's voiced a lot of other characters, but that was like, oh wait, now I recognize who his voice actor.
Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely
completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
Is it going to be one of those things where it wasn't a god, it was just a person who got super corrupted and turned into like a powerful thing? What the things are called in this? Ethereal. That gave the power to like heal him or something.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Oh, is this gonna lead back to like? Because I do remember the first part of this was around you know, Lycon and his ex friend. Was it Hugo? Was his name? Or eventually will. Alright, time to make like a tree and we head back. No, damn, not that room. We're not going upstairs. We're going in the main room, which I'm sure. Oh no, it's the little vampire
I've been
girl.
waiting for you for quite some time. We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
Oh, that's right, yeah, because like he took the sacrifice and he's going to destroy the world, the city.
So you know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
In the shadows, hiding.
I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Oh, this is kind of a good rhyme. Bring his belongings.
Bringer's belongings. Did he even leave anything behind?
He left an owner hole. That's what he left behind. That's anything he left behind.
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network.
I was going to say a dildo, but I mean, I don't know, each to their own.
But what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history.
Let me guess, you used to be a part of them?
But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
I just want to poke her ears, because it's so pointy. I go, poke. Poke. Fine.
All right. I agree to work with you.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Nope. Oh, I've seen people have been doing mods with both Bell and Wise. They've modded them over other characters. I don't know, is amusing. I don't think they'll ever make them actually combat characters. Seeing them fight actually would be kind of weird. No, I can't fight. I'm a proxy after all. Well,
Well, you know, I'm a proxy after all.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me.
let me play a sec, because obviously she's going to be another counter to roll through. Are both Hugo and her are going to be both at the same time? Going to have double the vampires?
I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Oh, is she a fan? Hang on. What did you just say?
Hang on. What did you just say?
I think
Your
the G Fuel is
darling
kicking
Lord
in.
Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridil. Lord Phaethon.
Right, calm down, dear.
Don't tell me you don't like him.
It's not like it's not that I don't like him. Actually, I am. Right, so she doesn't know that we're faith, and okay. No,
You might not believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon.
is it one of those things she imagines Phaethon to be like some super like attractive buff? I'm not saying that Wise is ugly, but you know, maybe she has like an exaggerated image in her head what Phaethon looks like.
But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
Right, I'm a big fan. No, I'm not. Should I just keep persistent? Let's keep persistent.
How should I put this? I'm not really a fan of Phaethon.
I get it. You're ashamed. Because you love him so much. I went through a phase like that once. But it's okay to be brave and admit your love.
Sounds like I recognize her voice actress because the whole like chip of voice sounds familiar for some reason. I'm trying to work it out. I mean, I could just look it up. Like with people with furries, where they don't want to admit that they're into furries, and they give in. You should. There's no wrong with liking furries.
Relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan. Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time.
I could. You know what it is? Because another anime I've been watching as well is Doctor Stone, and it could be the same voice actress who voices. I'm forgetting the little girl's name with the Waterman helmet. It could be the same voice actress.
I suppose that's all for today then.
Maybe
We'll
I could
in
be
touch
wrong.
With more news.
Oh, she. Ahem. She stopped herself after saying H, meaning she's probably referring to Hugo. Let's just go in. Head first. I sneeze, I can feel it. I thought I was gonna sneeze again. Hang on, that happens. This is gonna be one when we don't end up seeing Lycon or Hugo for the rest of this. Oh well. Because if anyone's curious about the title, that's the thing. Because it seemed like it was being evolved around mostly them, but guess not. Oh. Oh, so they are involved in this. Huh. This is one of the problems that, because I haven't done Ambi's story thing, it's going to be very confusing because there's going to be a chance of going to reference. Monoverse has gotten better with not forcing people to have to do the side stuff, in their games. I guess I'm gonna have to. I haven't done most of the character story missions because, you know, energy and all that. And as I said before, cause now we're doing like free gacha games. I'm sticking to just doing main story stuff off stream and side stuff on stream, side stuff off stream. I haven't got around to doing them. Oh well, it is what it is.
Proxy, you're here too.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
Yeah, it's the classic. They already know one another, and I have no idea.
What are you two doing here? And what's with the new outfit, Ambi?
Oh, I guess not then. Because there is a story mission for Ambi relating to the new outfit. So this might actually lead into that then. So it might have been better to do this first then.
I'm here to investigate that incident.
Her name's Trigger. Also, it's going to give me a brief summary of it, which does make it silly for me to want to do it. Because that's the thing I think that's kind of how I did. Because I keep forgetting when you go to those tapes, it's just like a recall of something that happened in the past. So you can like. So when you think about it, because it's done like that, it basically makes all the character story missions prequel points because it's just like, oh, I'll go back and remember that time when we did that thing. So that's a good way of doing it, I guess.
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity.
Oh. I don't know if we all do them because, like I said, I don't want to like overdo it on the gotcha stuff because it's just like I know I'll get burned out if I do too much of it on stream. So I like to play all different kinds of things on stream. But maybe might do Ambies. I don't know. Because most of the ones at least on Zenless and Zeros, most of them are about an hour long. But I would probably have to also do Shoulders 11's one because I feel like it probably ties into it somehow. But then you gotta do the hey, you could just go back and check it.
So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this.
It's funny when you think about my tiles are in reverse. The previous stream, whatever.
Now that everything is completely
This is the
finished,
problem.
this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular.
It's one of those things. It's the problem of me not checking the event things. Like I said, because I like to go in these not known because it's much fun in that way. But then you have issues like this with titles. But yeah, It looks just thumbing throughout any sports. Looks like the rest of it is. Oh no, I think no. Actually, looking at Hugo does show up a bit later, so but I don't know if Lycon does.
For me,
Oh well.
just another outfit now.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely have to do it at some point because it's like I said, hers is fairly short.
We all have to move on someday.
Because I would like to know the story behind the outfit. Because she's also known as Agent Zero, so I guess they're part of the similar organization. Because I think the next thing is centered around the woman left Trigger.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught.
Alright.
Ah, and who's this young lady?
Okay. I'm not quite hungry, and for me it's quite far away before it's even lunchtime.
This is my friend, Vivian. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper.
Ooh, she's a sniper.
Your acquaintance. You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now. You're going into a Hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Oh, she doesn't know.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
Yeah, I can go butt naked in there if he wanted to. I don't know if he could actually go butt naked in there. That might be a bad idea.
Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Oh. It's a random cutscene. What?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling alright?
Wait, did she see something?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there.
The fuck was that about?
So then, what are you doing here?
Oh.
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
You aren't looking so good. What's the matter?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Are you hungry?
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Yeah, there's no rush.
Huh? Yeah, there really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
Okay, I actually need to take a quick piss break. I'll be back in a minute. Needed that. I don't have a. No, I don't think I've ever mentioned this before, but you know the music in the Outer Ring. I mean, it's very much the typical like Western style, like music, but it makes you think of Pokemon Colosseum. It has that very like same similar vibe of music. Right, ladies, off to the Hollow. I was wondering who was going to be playing as. Was going to be playing as Ambi. Oh, and Trigger. So we're playing as both.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
Have fun.
We are here to look for something too.
Oh, she's also.
Something
Well, of course she is.
extremely important.
Ooh. I mean, I already.
Eridu's future may well depend on it.
It's interesting this is not. Oh, she can. Does that mean. Oh, shit! Oh, that's cool. So she is a distance fire. I can just keep loading. Oh! Oh, that's badass.
Ether vision activate. Recalibrating.
She's a distance fire. And then I can just rapid fire like this. I already played Sam because it was an event where we got to use her in, so I already know what her playstyle was like.
Adjusting for wind.
That's so cool, actually.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
Okay, you gonna talk some more?
What
I
I'm
want.
investigating has something to do with it.
Okay.
Target my bullets. A one with the wind.
Oh, that's cool.
Quick shot. Increase firepower.
I won't back down.
Fire support ready.
I do love it that this is not just like, ow, stop firing at me, asshole. With Ambi, it's not just like a re-skin. It's not like a skin. It's actually like a new build for her altogether.
Proxy, let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
Roger that.
This is the place.
Alright then.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere.
Is it the one ring to rule them all?
Could you all help me find it?
What?
It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Okay. Well, we. Oh. She's kind of sticking. Oh, she's like. It's just weird. She's kind of like walking directly side by side with me, like she's sticking to me like glue. Oh, I was wondering what that noise was. It's that thing over there. I'm not hungry.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Burger? You know, Ambi loves her burgers.
Neither do I.
Why? Do you think it's going to be a severed hand? Is that a capybara plushie?
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
What makes you say that?
It's pretty cute.
Wait, no, wait. Oh no, I went too far. Oh. Is that a book? No, it's a lunchbox. Yeah, a lunchbox. Oh, it's empty.
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Is she implying it's a trap? She set us up. Spray us like a damn fiddle!
What's wrong, Vivian? You seem worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna.
The location should still be safe.
I can literally just literally snipe them from here and just stay here. And this is the human enemies. Leave Vivian to take them out. Oh, whoa, what was that? Well, we missed it. Vivian, you're in my way. There we go. Oh shit, she dead?
Her vital signs are gone.
Oh shit, she is. She's dead, Jim.
What happened?
I guess this was her final scam.
She wanted to come in here and die.
one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
Oh, she's ill.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan.
Or not.
I'm very sick
Oh,
and don't
no.
have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter.
Damn.
It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there.
Oh.
Thank you. You're a good kid.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it.
Can she see into the future?
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl.
So she has future sight.
But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky.
She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry. Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things. Or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
It's not your fault.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. misfortune. Whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
We have one of those things where she sees something related to the proxy, and then we prove her wrong against her prediction. Let's just have a casual conversation while there's a dead body behind us. Okay,
Roxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
The future isn't set in stone.
That's quite the sudden question. I think that it can.
Is that so? In my memories, this has happened countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness? Off balance.
Was she's like using her umbrella as a weapon.
Roxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Well, it makes it the umbrella is kind of pointy at the end. Ah, big boy, huh?
Save your strength adjusting for wind.
I think this is only working because we've got someone else fighting as well. I think if this was normal, I couldn't do this. Fuck. Oh, whoa, she dodged. Never mind. I'm just like from distance.
This bullet will reach its mark. The target's weary.
Well, she went right up his ass.
Recalibrating.
Right up Main Street with that shot. Oh, that's so cool.
Shot. Target locked. Supporting position. I think it's about time.
About time for what? I'm going to go grab my lunch now, and we'll still continue playing this because there's a lot of dialogue. So it's perfect way for me to have something to eat while the things unfold. So I'm gonna go and grab my lunch now. Okay. I'm back. I got my food. I'm going to continue with this while I eat. So also I'll mute myself. I will probably interject anything important if I feel the need to. Okay.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you. She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
Can you tell me a little more about your visions of misfortune?
It's a really long story. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind.
Classic, they have no control over the future vision, it just happens.
Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations. Every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
I don't mind at all. That's just who you are, Vivian. I'd like to keep hanging out with you.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
It's not a curse. Actually, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late. Brinder's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
And here's me thinking we would have enough time to actually eat. Oh well, there'll probably be some more dialogue later down the line. Why does she stick to me like glue? I mean, I could still eat because I'm not going to be reading this out loud, so when this goes.
Looks like it isn't in here. Strange. There's nothing in here.
Is that all?
If I just showed us that, I guess there'll be some point to it in a minute. I mean, Hugo just fighting some fighting.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Hang on. Did you say companion? So you two know each other?
Well, they both look like vampires.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
Ah, so it wasn't working alone. They all consist of people who look like vampires. I mean, she goes more forward into it with like the very gothic style. At least with him, like his face wise, he looks like a vampire, but his outfit doesn't look like something you'd see stereotypical vampire wearing.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous, and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more.
So, like Robin Hood then?
If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
Alright, that makes sense. can agree with that.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
Necklace is pretty. It's like a raindrop or teardrop.
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
I wasn't expecting him to throw him. So I'm still eating. Whoa! Hey, it's got pointy ears as well. I wasn't sure because we always do the front profile and it's hard to see his ears. You have nice pointy ears like her. And then I'm gonna go back to eating. Oh, interesting. So we're seeing something happening previously. So I'm fishing. I got my wagon wheel to eat. But we need apple. But apple stuck in my teeth. I'm done eating now. I wonder where this is going to lead to. Oh, I've got several people to talk to. I mean, it's got to be the person down the fucking alleyway, right? Okay, guess not. Maybe it's this fella then. Oh, okay. That was this guy then. No, still over it. Oh, I bet he does care. He secretly cares about like when he's playing he's playing the Tsundere card. I said before, but you know there's going to be a lot of yaoi fan fiction of if not already of Lycon and Hugo. You mean, like I said, a vampire and a fucking wolf or werewolf? Well, he's not a werewolf, he's a wolf. Like, just asking for people to do it. Ugh. pointless crap. It's just like, oh, I get it. The people were talking about Mockingbird. Oh, they go. I said my patience grows thin the more tired I get. I'm fine at the moment, but it's just like, Jesus Christ. Half the time it's banter. It serves really little to no purpose. And half the time it's just reiterating stuff we already know. I'm just gonna thumb through this at this point. Bunch of fucking students talking blah blah blah. Who the fuck cares? Office flashback sequences there. Still got quite a lot of it. I got his voice sang.
How about it? Will you work with me?
I'm gonna probably attempt to go do one.
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
Oh, I just straight up fucking told him.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now.
Just throws a smoke bomb.
I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Yes. Not really.
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too.
My friend just picked up that coin and just flicked it square into this guy's forehead. Just like, boom!
And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve.
I could be wrong, but Hartman's voice actor could be... He's voiced like a lot of characters, but the one that comes to mind in my head is Dimple from Mob Psycho. It definitely sounds like him.
At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
We're gonna give him a fake or something.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't.
Oh, I could give it.
I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows.
It's up his ass. That's where it is. That's somewhere safe. Up his butt. Way up his butt.
You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
What does that sound like? I don't drink alcohol because I don't like the taste of it, but I do always love the sound of like a cork going off a bottle, or wine or whatever it be, because it's just satisfying pop sounds like. I can't do it. I did it. Well, there we go.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena! She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me.
Oh, shit! I thought he was going to deny it.
I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who is willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought.
Oh, that one who's kneeling next to him is his father.
Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, Go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
Father! For this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist.
Fuck, that's fucked up.
This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
Back to the present day now. Oh, she wants to take a little stroll, is it?
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. If I were to you're a child that only brings misfortune.
Oh well, cut a dialogue short again. You never know to
People
keep.
have been saying that about me for a long time.
If I should run ahead.
I used to feel hurt and resentful.
Ah, whatever.
But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
I was just done talking. Never mind.
Why do I only predict suffering?
I don't know why you
If I
asked.
could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you.
Why can't I just for all the dialogue stuff
And
like
you're
this?
also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet.
I think also if it is the right voice actor, she's.
I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
I'm just saying, if it's the same voice actress.
I the way,
Oh.
you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past.
Interesting. I was just looking. It doesn't list the English voice actress. Because you should go to the wiki fandom thing for it, and lists all the voice actors except the English. Maybe because she hasn't announced it, but I recognize it. I feel like because she also voiced Toru for Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. She's done a lot of voice work. Because at first I didn't recognize it, but then when she starts talking, it sounded very familiar.
But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family.
I mean, you both have the same eyes, so I'm going to take a hunch that you're like half siblings. Just a hunch.
I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes.
That's
and
cool,
even
though.
wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
What was it? What was your? What was?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him.
Aww.
To me, Hugo is just like an older brother.
Aww, that's sweet. They give off that kind of vibe. So they aren't actually related. They just like have that brother-sister dynamic.
I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me.
I was just looking at her and it doesn't list her. I did say that, didn't I? I'm so tired. Probably that's always the case. Like a lot of voice work, a lot of actors can't announce until the companies are ready to announce it. Especially games like this, even if the character already shows up, they can't really say anything. But I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actress.
Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something.
There's also good chance I could be completely wrong.
Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
So I'm actually checking Hugo's. I did say I recognize Hugo's voice actor if it has that listed. Now the English one is not listed either, but I feel like I've heard his voice in somewhere as well. Guess I'll just have to be patient and wait. The point is I'm bad with remembering names. That's my issue. It's like I recognize that's the case of a lot of voice actors. I recognize the voice but can hardly remember their names. I'm bad at remembering names. Because I'm looking at right now, we've got roughly an hour left of this. I think I got it. I think we'll go for another hour. Roughly an hour left. Because like I said, I always get a walkthrough up. One, just in case I'm stuck, and two, just to give an idea of how much is left of it. Because if we've only got like an hour left, I can manage that. Which will be done by around 1, and that'll give me enough time to rest before work. Okay.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy.
Oh, bless her.
Oh!
Is it because she still thinks we're fans of Faithin?
It's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Faithin can't be a bad guy.
I wonder when because one of our friends is going to confirm that we are Faithin. You're right.
You're right.
Of course, Lord Faithin is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Faithin merch.
They have merch? Does Faithin really have merch?
Faithin, Lord Faithin, doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch. Like screenshots of old Internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards.
It's not going to be like a shrine with like candles and stuff there. It's not going to get weird, is it?
Plus the avatars Lord Faithin's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all.
Why just slightly start slowly backing away like, yeah.
I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate the thought.
Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the hollow.
Excuse me.
I wonder how that's coming along.
He's just jerking it in there. Oh, does he like chocolate? Oh, there. Look to these little guys. Wine, some chocolate. Chocolate coins. That's what he's wielding in his hands. Chocolate coins. Did he use them as? Did he eat them or does he use them in combat? Oh, he ran into his lover. I mean, friend. It could be. What a coincidence. Wait, can Lycon eat chocolate? He's a wolf, dog, and dog, and they. Well, I don't know about. I mean, I guess the same applies to wolves. With dogs, can't eat chocolate. Do you think he's just getting doggy treats? You know, a whole bag of doggy treats. Just makes me think about that one scene in Hell of a Boss where Luna's just like got a box of like doggy treats and just shoveling them down her throat. Like, oh, dear me. I bumped into the icon again. How about that? Oh, there he is again. Is he taller than? Yeah, he is. Just about taller than Hugo. Oh, this is gonna be voice good. I'm trying to read. Even reading to myself still was draining.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Whoa.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
They're probably going to kiss and make up after this.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us.
Yeah, you secretly miss him.
I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is.
Weapons, Eh?
It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any
objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission.
I guess it's better than chameleon, because that would be more cliche. But that's word similar. Well, no, they blend in, not take disguise. So actually, the mockingjay. A parrot would be the other thing I was trying to think of. But I guess mockingjay does sound a lot better than parrot.
Oh, oops! I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name.
You want him?
I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads. Striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can. And change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right. I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Or if it's a mocking the bird, wouldn't it be a bird? I need to take another piss break, so I'll be back. Right, there we go. Oh, I feel a lot better after that.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo?
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
Oh yeah, he is. Of course he is.
Proxy, if they're being too noisy, can I take action?
Oh! Oh, I can't jump over things. I don't know why I thought I could.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not?
The generator room should be nearby. Over here. Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Just leave the problem to me.
Just leave that problem to me.
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to you. Have a look.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Ah, this is gonna be easy enough. Boom, in, fixed. If only fixing circuits were this easy.
We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that.
She now came to the realization that we are Faithin.
Could it be your Lord Faithin? Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Faithin could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Faithin?
That's me, I'm Lord Faithin.
That's me. I'm Faithin. Sorry, I just never had the opportunity to tell you.
Well, we told her when we first met her.
Unbelievable. Lord Faithin, I've been your biggest fan for years now. Goodness me, Lord Faithin was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream.
She's fangirling now.
I mean, if you're me an autograph and a group photo
And sure, no problem. Let's wait until we're out of the hollow first.
Anything you want, but let's get out of the hollow first, all right?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
That's true. If I ever met my favorite VTuber, I would be the same as well.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
Alright guys, let's get the lead out.
The door's finally open.
I don't know if it's always me, but Lycon feels like he runs faster than anyone.
Ethan is the proxy. This is a dream. I never want to wake up.
You need to focus. Vivian. Lock the fuck in. That's what he's saying.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
Alright. So I'm scratching my nose. Itchy nose.
Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
Wait, is this, no, wait, is this the right way? Looks like it. It seems to me does he run a lot? No, this is not the right way. A lot faster. He generally feels like he, yeah, no, he definitely runs a lot faster. That's gonna be handy. It's been a while since I have to play it, and I don't actually have him yet.
Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
In position.
Dot. I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
My nose is so itchy. God, that pose. Badass pose. Slices around and comes up front.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
Oh. Oh, I know something about this painting in the same like pose and position as the Mona Lisa, but it's an inferior. It just cracked me up. All right, let's get moving.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
The good old split up maneuver, huh?
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy.
I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying.
They're bickering like an old couple.
This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Kiss and make up and all that.
Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Faithin, don't you?
Ha! Got ya.
Huh? That's not it.
Okay, it's all decided then.
All right, sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. But Lycon, you better not slow me down.
Why did he say it like that?
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
It's not gonna be a bunch of yaoi stuff, is it? I don't know. Ambi seems like she would be. I don't know, but Ambi seems like she would be into yaoi stuff. I'm fine. Alright, let's get our butts moving then. Uh-oh.
Lord Faithin, there are too many ethereals here.
No worries. Oh, it's this fucking thing. This is an easy one. Oh shit, have I fucked it up already? Oh shit, I think I fucked it up. Did I fuck up? No, I didn't fuck up! Yeah, I did it! Ah, it gets fucked.
Lord Faithin, seems like we both need
To operate this thing, yeah.
Sure enough, Lord Faithin and I share a deeper connection. Sorry, I hope I'm not being too forward.
Oh, some people like a woman is a little bit more assertive. Sergeant, the one that's tracking my face, that is. I'm not dying.
Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Faithin. It's like all my dreams are coming true.
Alright, calm down.
I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, no way.
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real. See? You can even hold my hand.
Ooh, scandalous.
Not only is Lord Faithin incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Faithin fan until my very last breath.
I'm happy to hear that.
do you like Phaethon so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaethon is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest, most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
Not at all. Not that bother me at all.
No, you're not a bother at all. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
There are too many ethereals here. Though, it's not a huge problem.
Clearly, you fucking shit up easily. In this though, it's just me. She's more like fast, zip around. Now we switch to Lycon and oh, they're already there. Excellent, we don't have to do any fighting. They're already here.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
It would seem that way.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the Proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon. Even before it all fell apart.
I'm gonna have a flashback sequence.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
Oh, really?
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives, but they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting, and the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight, to restrain him, to stop him.
Sorry, my mind's going. Sorry.
To choke him.
Oh, choke him. I think a lot of people would like them him to choke them.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you, not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Great, it worked.
All right then. And there's the others. Let's move out.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Trouble?
Hold on, everyone.
I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay, then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already.
She doesn't want to be separated from us.
I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. All right.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
You had it out a while ago, didn't you?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for some reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
You're not gonna bite into our neck and suck our blood.
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian really likes you, whether you're Phaethon or just wise. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
He's not gonna die, is he? I don't think so.
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily. But I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from.
I understand where you're coming from.
to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Hmm?
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the children of devils are actually the children of gods. Sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
Well, not stopping yet, but my throat is getting kind of dry. So I'm gonna go and grab myself a glass of something. I don't know yet. Maybe juice, maybe just some water. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Yeah, I feel better. I went with water. Doesn't need to move for any juice. I should jump into the fisher and see what I can catch. Oh, that's big.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Something very big is going to pop out of it.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Sometimes it probably will.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the hollows.
Oh yeah, they did mention that before.
If they make their way into populated areas...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
You need to get rid of this sacrifice.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
We're not keeping it, we're destroying it, dipshit.
It's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You are from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
They're actually talking about Trigger, so it must be someone else.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a wolf tyrant, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What do you got?
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists.
You're the chosen one. You're meant to bring on. Sorry, that's what came into my head. To swim, not join them.
You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud, but would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do to extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
I think that was the idea, Andy.
Why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Your plans will never succeed.
useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me. Stay calm now. Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops.
Oh, topple them. Oh, the call went. Okay, they did take it. Okay. Actually, I really need to pee again because I feel like there's gonna be a long cutscene here and I need to take a piss. Can't hold it in any longer. I'll be back.
If only the battlefield was just another scene in a movie. Despite a bad ending, once the camera stops rolling, no one's really gone. If only the battlefield was just another scene in a movie. Despite a bad ending, once the camera stops rolling, no one's really gone. If only the battlefield was just another scene in a movie.
Oh, there we go. I feel a lot better now. This looks like Final Showdown if I ever saw it, on top of a rooftop.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Aha! He played him like a fiddle.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
Oh, shit. I'm not really surprised. I had a sneaking suspicion as part of the Ravenlock family.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests, be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die!
I'm sorry it has to be this way. But I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
I don't think so.
I don't agree. Sounds like some twisted logic to me.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
Don't become the kind of person you hate.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Alright, we're fighting him. Kick the shit out of him. What the fuck?
Pathetic.
This dude is going on time? Well, we said it's the most dramatic scene. It's just like, it's like upbeat, like jazz music, yeah. Ah.
Everything you just said. Is that what you truly believe?
Not again.
Of course. Are you surprised?
Oh, he's not slowing down. He's just doing the thing that the main characters do. We all do that. It's just showing in perspective.
Our actions, no matter how childish or flawed, must have...
I don't want it to end.
Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
And my hands on. Kick the shit out of ya. Sorry, the music's just good bop. I should be concentrating fighting, not moving to the beat of the music. There we go.
I have my own methods.
Oh.
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Phaethon.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
Oh, that was easy. She just immediately gave it.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Uh-oh. He grabbed him by the throat.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Holy shit, he just stabbed him. In the chest. Is this going to be like a facade or something again?
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Don't worry. I'm fine. I just didn't expect things to turn out like this.
Lord Phaethon, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault, Vivian.
It's all right. No matter what, this isn't your fault, Vivian.
If only I'd noticed sooner. I should have realized earlier. Hugo, he...
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
I have a feeling he's not dead.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
His injuries were severe. I don't think so. He's still alive because he's going to be another character to roll for, so I doubt he's dead.
I feel the same. It's possible he's still alive.
Yeah. Lycon didn't hit any vital organs.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you. It is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Oh. No. Maybe you might have more than one.
Sorry to interrupt everyone, but just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I'm sorry. I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety, I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did. And he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Oh, she saw a vision. Why do we have wings?
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction. That's the future I see. Lord Phaethon.
Okay, Vivi? Oh, that's complete. That's it. That's everything. Wait, what's it linking to? Would you go to bed? Let's go to bed first and see what happens afterwards. Let's take a little nap. What's happening? It's better get some rest first. Ah, see, there's a coming soon, so there's a bit after this. Oh, Jesus. Grace scared the crap out of me. It's quiet again. We should get out. So now we're back to the normal stuff. This is Ambi's story thing. Because like I haven't done any of them, so I just haven't got around to with sleeping problems and all that. Because there's a lot of them. Because if normal circumstances, we could go one by one and do all of them. Because most of them are about like an hour long. But as I said before, with how my sleep is until I can get back from the sleep therapist, which who knows how long that's gonna be. I don't know if we can do it. Maybe next week. Maybe we might just at least do Ambi's one because it sounds like it could be interesting. Because Ambi's is the most recent one. Maybe. Because we started Soldiers 11 because that was part of the main story, one of the main story, because we had to start that. There's 2 parts left of that. I don't know. Okay, I am tired as usual. I was surprised as managed to actually just finish this, but I did want to do that. I doubt Hugo is dead. Like I said, like you don't have a character with a build and attacks and stuff like that, and not having that's not one. And not having be playable later. It's going to somehow survive somehow ridiculously. No, it was one. No, wasn't it? Yeah, because see, it says now. It says next follow-up story, which actually says. Oh, actually, I'm covering it, but in the corner it says season 1 epilogue. So this is the end of this season. So that means the next set of stories will most likely be season 2. I wonder when that will be, though. It's hard to judge with like what the like. Is it gonna be like with Genshin, where the next story stuff will be a couple of months from now? Because the next they did have some kind of update, but I think it's just new. They're adding Trigger, the other character. Because right now, yeah, because there's 4 days left of this. Yeah, these I already got Ambi. When we last did a rock roll. Oh, that's not wanted.
I'll help you win.
Yeah, where is she?
Number 0.
Yeah.
Ambi.
I have 2
Ready for combat.
It is weird. She's dual wielding. I would like to at least know the story behind this as well. But as I say, I usually with health and side I feel because I'm trying. What if once again sleep not being too great? There's not always a guarantee I'm going to have the energy to do some story related, and sometimes 2 hours isn't enough for most story stuff. So I'm trying to do one story thing at a time. But tomorrow, so I'm so tired. We will be well tomorrow's Saturday, so we don't. I don't have to worry about work because I can't risk exhausting myself too much before work. But tomorrow I don't have to worry about. Tomorrow we'll be starting Xenoblade Chronicles X because I've been wanting to play it. I didn't play that when it originally came to the Wii U, so playing it tomorrow will be some fun. I don't know how much we're gonna get into because it really depends. But like I said, I don't have work, so I don't have to worry about exhausting myself too much. I don't think I'll start early again tomorrow. I'll probably start around lunchtime tomorrow, most likely. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I'll most likely, in the Discord or on Blue Sky, so you can know when I go live. Yeah, I wish I had some more proper thoughts in my head, but they're completely gone because I'm completely tired. going to go take a lie down for a bit, and then probably see you tomorrow then. So hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for some Xenoblade X, I guess.